Look at this clip.
Oh. Oh, yep. I forgot that's where I saved.
Okay, now it's live. There it is.
Now it's live. Live.
Byakuya!
He's just sleeping.
Yeah,
he ate too much strawberry or raspberry jam.
And passed out. From the sugar rush. So that's all that's going on.
He was using that knife to spread it on toast.
Uh-huh. The night vision goggles are because the lights were out. I remember that. So we wanted to make sure that his toast was well spreaded.
Yeah. And then he ate too much and passed out under the table.
Yep. He is a rich boy, so he has his pride to consider.
Byakuya? Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there, horrified as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend, who was taking a nap.
What is this?
Nekomara, did you ever take your dumb?
Hey!
He probably did.
It's impossible.
Are you kidding me?
Don't mess with me. This must be some kind of mistake. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. See? Ibuki's on our page. Because if not, this...
What the hell?
Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse.
My.
My. Now this is interesting.
Chills!
On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder?
Could it be?
Hold on, then does this mean...
It's a weird way of saying a body has been discovered.
Of course!
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Or he fell asleep in jam, I can't tell. Look! He has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? You mean, we can't see his face. It's face down.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to...
A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. I forget, was there even a motive this time, or did someone just do murder? I don't even think there was a motive.
I think he did give a motive, I just don't remember what he said.
If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island.
I think that was the motive.
Lies. Just leaving. So just like they're set up.
Yeah.
It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body, which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
I got a question.
What?
Why didn't Monokuma comment on the fact that he knew who Byakuya was?
Byakuya didn't either.
Yeah, but Byakuya seems to remember something, so...
And now he is a dead. Oh, hi, Peko.
Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why did this happen? Why Byakuya?
Phew.
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way? Ding dong dong ding.
Ding dong bing bong?
A body has been discovered.
It's murder time, margarita time.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
There it is. Class trial?
Trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're really telling us to figure out who the killer is?
Correct.
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible.
It can't be. Someone actually killed... There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. None of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No, no, no.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. Hey, what are you saying?
You can't.
Everyone, please, you cannot, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
My grandfather's name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
On my grandfather's grave. Grave? Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my
On my grandfather's plane.
Emergency.
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is kind of...
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate...
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
I know where to begin, Monokuma-sensei.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging
Oh, no.
corkscrew attack.
Did you see that? This stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine,
Oh no,
fine.
she's bleeding.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation.
Wait,
Now then.
how does she bleed if she's a verbit?
In the science! In the spirit of lovey-doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. Yahoo! I wish you the best of luck. See ya, motherfucker.
And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Ugh, give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation?
You can't doubt each other, cause you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Hamhands really did get killed, right? If we don't find out who the
Hamhands.
killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Please wait.
That being said, I cannot abide this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
So,
Seriously, did you even listen to what I said? Doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
No, friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up, just go away already, you useless piece of trash.
Oh, threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
But
No, I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However,
You're
it's
a
just-
nurse!
as Hiyoko said, if we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it.
But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna
I'll
team up with
investigate
Sand.
Byakuya's
And we're gonna make
death.
fun of Keanu. Keanu? No. Kanye. Keanu.
Keanu, I'll do my best to prove there's no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves.
There's no mistake.
My voice is getting weird for him. But that which is trying to crush us, this despair. Yes, hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it.
Or fingers in his ass.
Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed-circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it.
She's like straight up breaking the fourth wall.
Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing!
Look over there. That big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. Whoa! What the heck? What happened?
Man.
That guy has a
He's
sensitive
shit
heart
himself.
despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I could be the one who watches the crime scene.
I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body. It's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by
Aw, that's
Byakuya's
not
side.
true.
That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please. So you're going to stay as well? Is that okay?
And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. Where are we?
Free tickets!
Free tickets!
Rough game!
It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who could do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey,
So let's rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya.
But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right? Beacon and...
I won't believe.
Bon and me sound too similar. I have to change one of them. I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive.
Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope. Even so, I still gotta do it. Investigate!
Hey, it's me! I'm back, motherfucker! Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
Oh,
The Monokuma file! Yay! Hooray! Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. Yay! Corpse. I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey,
Do you
Nice,
even know
you
who
say?
Mother Teresa is?
You're just a selfish meanie.
what's this?
My, mon ami, the meaningless mascot. You're still here.
You stupid brother.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it.
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off.
They're finally gone. The Monokuma file. I guess I should look it over just in case.
I just realized something.
What?
The fact that Monokuma gives us information about the death proves that he wants us to figure it out so that there will be more murder instead of just all of us dying.
Murder's great. Okay. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death.
Good lord. And he was quiet about it? Jesus Christ.
Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya really is dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now I'll never know what you're going to say to me. Oh,
He
we're
was
having a
going to tell
fucking
you-
flashback. Hooray. I love these. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. I forgot I gave him like a deeper kind of like, I got food.
Yeah.
Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable. God damn it. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be?
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right?
Traitor? No way. Just because he said lots of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Truth bullet. Monokuma file number 1. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. Even if we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Speaking of worst, did Teru make like any bratwurst or anything?
I love bratwursts. But that would require beer, so he probably didn't.
Gundam! Oh, Hellhound here, Earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound earring.
Okay.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through the innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness.
Do you, post all this shit on, an online forum? Because your vocabulary is special.
When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I had received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver.
The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? Hey, you know what, Hajime? You don't deal with Pomeranians on a regular basis. I do.
My best friend in junior high and high school had a Pomeranian, and his name was Bear, and he was the nicest
A lot of
Pomeranian
Pomeranians
I've ever
are
met.
assholes.
Oh my god, he was so nice and so loving.
I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you.
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor?
Maybe
carpet
it's
didn't cover
in
the whole floor.
Byakuya's.
Stomach, he ate it.
Yeah.
It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bubble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. It peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it.
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, this is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
That's the exact opposite of when I say there is a god and he hates me.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring. Fool!
Well, though.
Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
Not true. I satisfy myself by not wearing clothes. Thank you very much.
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine! I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world.
I just imagine like this going down and everybody else in the room staring at the two of you like, guys, Byakuya's fucking dead!
He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gaps in the floorboard. He did help, see?
That's all I see is now everybody just staring at the both of you like
what the fuck are you guys
man?
doing? A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? Beep beep. What was that sound just now? Bazap. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout has probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Beep boop. AC timer has been added to the truth bullets.
That's interesting, because I remember last week we talked about how the air conditioner shouldn't be turned on because the filter would probably need to be replaced.
Oh, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of... Fuck.
Duralumin.
Duralumin. Well, last time I saw it was closed, but...
Think
What?
Dura as in durable and lumen as in lunar.
There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray.
Carry
What's this?
pepper spray.
A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. Wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other Duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to the Duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case.
Even if it was, you were there when you guys did inventory in the kitchen and noticed a knife was missing, so...
Which means the weapons inside that Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? Because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Truth bullet! Mahiru! Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is? Find out which friend killed our friend? I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing
Hey,
would have
we
never
can't change
happened.
the past.
Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Got it.
That's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey,
Photos. The one I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Snap. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really?
Yes.
Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I took those two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him.
Yeah.
Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got
It
it, then
definitely
leave it
make
to
it
me.
look like the main character is suspicious.
That's pretty much the only job I could do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Mikan? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the only one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly.
I wouldn't say it was unsightly.
You made me remember it again! Spread eagle! I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... it's so embarrassing! Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. Oh, I can't stand it. Obtain truth bullet. Embarrassing pose. Nagito.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right.
Maybe. I may have been in the bathroom doing something else, but that's none of your business.
And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout?
You're so smart.
Now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? I guess we should go look at Dead Boy. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplained smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why'd he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. We got tape.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up with that tape?
Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be a paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light beneath the table seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Kniffy. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Could I put two and two together, or am I an idiot?
You're an idiot. So somebody clearly put the knife there and put the glowing paint so that they'd find it during the blackout.
Uh-huh. What's this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Binoculars.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. No. What are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles.
They're sex goggles?
Sex goggles for sex. Okay. Night vision goggles. I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Night vision goggles.
Well, I mean, if there was no light in the building, the night vision goggles wouldn't work. But we'll look past that for now.
Shh. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Bloodstain under the table.
Interesting.
The body's collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file has been updated. I'm sure I'm pretty much investigating what's under the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. And if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. And then where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Oh, Hajime, a moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. I've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope Peak Academy, isn't that right?
Scent?
A scent.
Okay.
I'm fucking weird. Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad it'll be a great help.
I mean, he is the mascot of Fingers in His Ass Sunday, or is it Saturday? I can't remember.
Uh-huh. Special feeling, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
No.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. I have the hiccups. Fuck, Kabuki.
Alcohols.
Don't just stand there weird, like...
Don't you need to talk to her?
I see.
Apparently a great man once said investigation should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's
Okay.
why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
Oh my god, I love you.
Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout?
No, nobody knows exactly what happened.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Are
thing.
you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now?
He's a tutorial character.
Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see.
Okay.
If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to a bookie. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy.
That's gross.
La 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 la, I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean it'll be it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy.
Gross.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
Oh my god, I'm slowly hating you.
She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice.
Okay,
Why are we still talking about
stop.
fried rice?
Right, let's
Anyway,
focus.
Can you tell us what you heard?
I
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
Kinky.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it.
Excuse me?
What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. And Nagato, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said. Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that? Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? It's Paul.
Happy birthday.
What? Is it? What? Is it Paul's birthday?
Today's Paul's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Paul. I did not know.
Oh my god. Then praise me, let me bite ya.
Let me bite ya. Ouch, why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added. Now get the fuck away from me. The turlet. Clatter, clatter. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. It's a unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. I bet Nekomaru's taking a huge dump.
Giving birth to a butt baby.
Gross. The office is where Peko was supposed to be hanging out.
Yeah, that's where Peko was supposed to be.
Hey everybody.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Well, that's the AC. Oh, there's the circuit breaker. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
Circuit breakers are weird.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
Yeah, by By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
Yes, you are.
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
Oh, yes, I do.
No thanks, just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh.
Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Or set it
They over shorted it or whatever. They ran too much power through the system.
This remote control, it's for the office air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer has been updated. Pekka, where the fuck were you?
She was in here.
I can already tell you doubt me, correct?
No.
Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breaker's in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the case? With all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. What happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that about?
Hey.
Pekka, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it would be a tough path. Pekko has to drop a deuce.
Bug has trouble saying Duralumin.
A cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pekko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
She has to take a shit, Hajime. I mean, it's cool. She didn't, like, run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? She had to drop a deuce. Oh, look, a Monokuma.
I've been found.
I've been found.
The Duralala case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe.
Except for
it's
what's her
locked.
name's sword.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Yeah, it is weird that Pekko got to keep her sword. Check it out, I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to
yeah.
tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
Well, he is the one who decorated the party, so he had full access to putting the knife underneath the table. Nagito!
See, it's open! Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. Those skewers don't fucking fit. How was the case closed?
Subspace.
But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. Guess
And
you're
that
right about
key
that.
to that case was up Byakuya's butt.
Yes.
Maybe.
Hey, is it Pekko the killer? Why do you
No,
think
I
that? Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
No.
I should say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pecco's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker, used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
Don't you think she looks kind of ruthless, too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better.
Shark teeth.
now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Thanks for telling me when we're done with the room, Nagito.
Trust buddies.
Sonia!
Foreign exchange student!
There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
No, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in.
What?
You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Bottle cats? What? That's a thing?
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. She spends her days being a sheltered princess.
Does she spend her days huffing paint? No, I like what Paul said. She huffs paint.
What do you... How could Byakuya was able to see something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? It makes me wonder.
Why are you just standing all creepily next to the storage room, Nagito?
The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Well,
My
Maybe
hands
we
were
should
full
make
cleaning
out,
the
Nagito.
dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. There's theories. The fan theory is that Nagito is gay, so he might be into making out. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time.
I can't look that up because I've been barred from looking up
No, you
anything, so...
Irons! Are these irons? Looks like they were recently
Those can-
turned on. But why are there
Those
3
can
irons on
easily
this
be
ironing
used as a
board?
weapon.
Yes, he was stabbed with irons!
No, you could beat somebody to death
Oh.
with an iron.
You're saying Byakuya should have locked these up?
He should have... Yes, he should have locked everybody in a room.
Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister?
So yeah, they overloaded the system to cause a blackout.
There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. Shoves it in Nagito's face. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
A ritual of the night?
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Storage room, tablecloth, turtle power. Alright, hold on, I gotta take a bathroom break real quick. Be right back.
Bug is dying. So, Nagito, you. Oh, he paused the game. Ugh. I have a theory. It's Nagito. No evidence, it's just Nagito. So, awkward silence. How's it going? That's cool.
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Possibility. Ability. Possibility. Bug! Did you die? Bug's dead. Probably fell in. So chat, what's up? How many are here? My thing says that there are 2 people here. I bet there are at least 6. Roll call! Everybody sound off in chat. If you know who the murderer is, then shut the fuck up. Weird. I talk, and since I'm watching the video with you guys, because I'm not in the same room as Bug, I hear the echo of myself. It's really hard to talk when I'm hearing myself talk. Also, I bought myself a second Christmas gift. Not that anyone cares. I bought a Marie amiibo, which I love so much. I nicknamed it Hotsuru, because that's her name in Japanese. And then I bought the Sakura cards from Card Captor. Sakura. I'll get those, like, sometime next month. I guess I could say next year. How come nobody sound off in chat? Come on, guys. Do as you're told. Okay, I'll start. Milo. Hi! Okay, you guys' turn. Everybody say your name, and then say that you're here.
Alright, sorry.
Oh god, it's the ghost of Bug!
Alright, I had to pull a Nekomaru, rush away.
That's not as attractive as you make it sound.
There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? I get it, you're right.
I don't think that... Leads to the kitchen.
Teru Hanamura.
Are they banging?
Hey, you were in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru. That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ugh, that's impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible.
Not if the stove was on, right? Because then it's running on... I don't know, I've never had a gas stove.
Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Teru's account. Byakuya must have confiscated all dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list.
You were there, of course.
Well, just from reading this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside.
What? No! Last week we talked about how there was a missing knife.
From outside, then how did the killer get past Byaku's body
That's
check?
weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. That's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. This is all the
Cook
stuff
a hot pot.
that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree! So let's add it to our evidence. This is an important evidence added. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes and a piece of meat on the bone, too.
What about American cuisine? Is
Isn't
there
it
actually
amazing?
anything that is American?
That meat is so big, even I was shocked. I'd say chili cheese dogs are pretty American.
Well,
That's because you had that
guess
for
that's
dinner.
about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Oyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Oyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't
Isn't
have
that
to
what you
repeat
just
yourself,
said?
but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands?
Bare hands.
That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Ayama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man,
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only one
I'm
who
pretty
ate,
sure what's her name will still eat it.
the only one who ate any food were Akane and Pekka, who took some portions for herself.
Akane.
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
telling you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes. I guess I pretty much investigated the kitchen for now. Nagito,
It was
let's
either
go.
Nekomaru or Nagito.
Yeah, sure thing.
I don't
What?
trust Nagito.
Who did murder?
Yeah, it was one of those two.
Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check out Byaku's cottage?
Because Nagito is freaking walking us through this investigation so he can control the situation to make sure that we don't find evidence that leads to him.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that it might be that danger?
Hey,
You mean am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like
Thanks.
instead of living with the doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others.
You know
Don't
what? No, you
talk
just
like
made it
that.
sound like I was pathetic.
We're doing this so we can live, you
I
know.
see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Alright then, let's get going to Byaku's cottage.
If
Yeah.
you're trying to pull
I don't know
a
why.
Prince Sidon, you're doing a terrible
But
job,
every time we
Nagito.
talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
'Cause his
How
earring.
do you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
I see, under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where he found Byaku's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards? Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. There's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere. No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems like you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. Well, actually, that would make Chiaki a suspect too, because she was standing outside.
With what's her
she
name?
was with Monami, yeah.
Monami.
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
He did.
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even you pay me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone.
And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Yes.
But when did we start talking about video games?
Jocky's account.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
That's an interesting way of saying it's possible no matter what.
Seems he has no intention of investigating.
He's in his own little world.
His Hellhound earring he got from dealing with the Pomeranian. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement?
Hey, Cocoon.
Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm...
Never said that.
Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time.
I'd say that's an alibi.
The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass.
An orgy for one?
That's called masturbation. That's Fuyuhiko's. What am I doing? Which one's Byakuya's? Right here.
I would call him Hiko-kun.
Clatter, clatter. It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. So Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you
You
call
dumb
me?
bitch.
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you'd do us a favor. There's something
No,
we
hold
want to
on,
investigate.
Nagito, tell him to do a backflip.
What's this?
Are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I could even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. No, it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well,
This is for the class trial, something we really need. For the class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Vamonos! I'll leave the rest to you.
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside
You're
then.
right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Byakuya's cottage. Envelope. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh? About what I just said. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe... This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying, how he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us, he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I could think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him, is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
Nah, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. See, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat.
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right?
No, what? No, that would no.
What? What are you talking about, Milo? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of our autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. It was pretty
You
pale.
walk back into the room. Byakuya's body's just like cut open. Blood is all over her, and she's
It's like,
just
I did
crying.
an autopsy!
I wonder if he's... Now's not the time for me to worry about Nakito. There's so much time left, I better hurry over to the old building. New sidestep. Oh, wrong way. This way. Get the fuck out of the way, Fuyahiko. Oh, hold on. Oops, wrong button. I got an alert. My pet!
Cocoon. Okay.
It's Cocoon.
So Kakuna.
It's a cocoonami. What the hell was that loud voice just now? It's Nekomaru.
As I say, we need to talk to him.
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Losing?
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even... He's talking about taking a shit. Hajime.
Well, like, what? Is he saying, like, he's never gonna shit himself again?
What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Jeez.
You think I'd be angered by something like that? You've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Why is his voice the one doing me in right now? It's not even... Plus, Pekko was probably in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. Is this the goal of a true leader? In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
Yeah, the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Hajime is so rude. Alright, you ready to watch the blood everywhere? There's a kidney in the corner.
Sorry!
I'm so sorry!
I panicked and I ran across the room!
Here, what the hell did you wander off to?
I was looking...
Wandering. I was investigating as much as I could.
Mind your own business!
Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yes, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made the diagram from analyzing these photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey.
So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
There's so much food here that's just gonna go bad now. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Alright, how'd the autopsy go, Mikan? If you'd like, I could tell you a little bit about what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object, about 5 millimeters in diameter was used.
Diameter.
Stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter. God damn it, diameter. Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl.
Wait.
Mikan's autopsy results. Ding dong bing bong.
That's
Alrighty, guys, it's finally time. That's
Okay.
right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
Poo-hoo-hoo, I'll see you soon. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Meow, meow, meow. There it is. Monokuma face. Monokuma.
I don't know who it is.
Are you kidding me?
What the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya, Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell nah! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey! Come on!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey,
Monokuma
Fuyuhiko.
Sensei, I'll let you eat me up.
Oh, God, why are you here?
The same reason why Byakuya was here, I think.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
Ew, how could you say something so
Do
irresponsible?
you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Maharu, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam. Where have you been, Akane? I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
Yeah, we didn't really get her,
here. Her story.
No,
yeah.
Remember this well. Our main character arrives when he intends to.
Oh, and you got your earring back. I'm glad.
It seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright then, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join?
You masochistic.
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special breeding service.
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. I want to talk to Gundam just for shits and ha-has.
Shits and... You say shits and giggles. You already swore.
Shits and ha-has. Be happy, you humans have been spared.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Gundam. You saved us all. Roar.
You gotta boop his snoot?
What the hell? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Something came out.
The fuck?
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Maga Z is trembling with fear.
Is that the name of...
One of the hamsters, yes.
Ooh, that's so totally suspicious.
Hey.
Forgive me, seriously, just give me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right, there's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me.
It's not Shark Boy, is it?
And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock... What?
He's not the murderer, right? Because he's just like, forgive me.
Kazuichi?
He just yeah, Kazuichi just admitted it, right?
Sure. Yum. Elevator go down the hole. This is an elevator? I see, this entire rock is an elevator! Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases. However, if he's gotten this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering around and sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Elevator. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Yeah, okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. No, I forgot they do this. I like this bit. The person who did it is one of us. And look, Byakuya is in red because he's dead. I can't believe it. In a way, I can't believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. We gotta find out. We gotta find out who did a murder upon Byakuya. Alright. I get to rest my throat because they're gonna talk.
Yay.
Hold on. Is it this? I don't have access to any skills. Okay. Let's hold on. I buy them here. Doi. Okay, give me that one. Okay, that's all I need right now.
Okay.
Vocabulary. Okay, here we go. Trial. All rise for Judge
Now
Monokuma.
then, let's
Bart,
begin with
bow,
a simple
sit.
explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and
She's
vote
hung.
for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the
And his
way,
name is
this class
Monokuma.
trial is gonna be 100%
He's only
fair,
half blackened.
so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well,
Killed more
not
children
as much
than
as I
the
hate
children in this
Monami, of
game.
course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard
Yeah.
get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No
I
shit.
know your voice too.
You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has
Who,
nothing to do with
Fuyuhiko
me.
or Maharu?
Fuyuhiko. It sounds so familiar.
Huh? What does that mean?
I'll look it up.
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most
Aaron
pressing issue on our minds?
Dismuke? Oh no, that's not right.
Where we found
That's
the
the
body.
anime.
It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Derek Stephen Prince.
Okay, I'll just Google his name then.
Ken and Vmon in Digimon Adventure.
That's probably it.
Shino in Naruto.
It's Ken.
We can start with that, bold of it. We need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do
Why
this no
is
matter
his-
what.
Oh, I've never gotten to look at Hajime's like full face before. I hate his haircut. It's fucking terrible. All of his hair is one length except for the
Except for the one
fucking
thing sticking
strand. That's his calic is like twice the size of all his other hair.
I know how truth boards work.
You know what? You know what, Bug? It was the princess. The princess murdered him because she has diplomatic immunity. She can get away with this shit.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
I'll have
they
to talk
probably moved the body there.
very slowly.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery.
No, that's
like
wrong.
a dog burying a bone.
why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was underneath the tip at the very
I don't
back
remember
of
them
the
talking
dining
this
hall.
slow.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No?
You sure that the two main characters aren't related?
Oh, Hajime and...
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Huh? Why?
I mean, they both go, no, that's
I remember
wrong!
what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Ibuki, why are you so
Though there was
happy?
a lot of blood everywhere. There was no sign the
Because
killer actually dragged the body
he's fucking doped up on shrooms. I don't fucking know.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Mahiru. I know your voice too.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Wow.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Now is not the time,
But
child.
if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under
Hyoko's
the
a
table?
bitch.
Byakuya was probably killed.
I know
under
his
the
voice
table.
too. He's in My Hero Academia.
You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown. And that's when he was killed.
Nagito's voice actor
Then,
is
shortly thereafter,
Makoto's
he found
voice
his body
actor.
under the table.
Yeah.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
No.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
He probably dove underneath the table because he planted the knife there.
I don't know what it wants from me at this point.
Is it the murder note?
If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, maybe.
Why would he dive under the table?
that's
Because of the murder threat? It's wrong.
This is where it gets Phoenix righty. Is it the night vision? No, that's wrong. The knife? Or is it the case?
Duralumin.
The knife?
I can prove it with this.
Okay, it's the knife. See, this is like the logic is kind of like the question doesn't make, and the evidence doesn't really line up. Like, why was he at the party? 'Cause of knife.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there, so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Oh, here we go. Here's
If
the
he knew
goggles.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right
Unless
at that
he
moment.
planted it there.
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course.
How would you know? You weren't
I have
there.
proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Who would have thought everybody would be stupid? Okay. Make your argument, motherfucker.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If
That is
that's
correct.
The case,
No, you're wrong.
Mr. Ham Hands
Mr. Ham
must have
Hands.
seen the killer take the knife.
They did slow down the dialogue.
was
It doesn't
super
flow
pitch
as
black.
fast as it did in the first one.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yes, he could.
I doubt he could have seen the killer.
He has the night vision goggles.
I'm sure Byakuya during the black.
That's your proof, sweetie?
Okay, during the blackout, he must have
It
seen
was
the killer
dark.
But it was
That's
super
my
pitch. It
proof.
was so dark I could. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Brick!
No. Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table.
Why am I talking
Could've
so
seen what was
softly?
happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
What? What? You said Pet? I can't hear you from over here.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
They're both talking
They're both
very
talking
softly.
really softly. Like, what?
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Could you speak up?
This is what Maharu's doing. Like, I can't fucking hear you guys!
That's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
No, that's wrong. Were you surprised by Maharu's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. And rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's shit. In the bottom right-hand corner, number shows sharpness. The number of times you can cut remarks. Lose counts of sharpness. Develop, divulging some weak spots. You cannot only cut remarks that contain weak spots. You must skew the mode toward the other party event, blah blah blah. Just like that, you gotta do the shooting. Truth blade. This one, Truth Blades would be called Truth Blades. That's about it. Blah 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 blah. We must do battle.
Oh wait, no, we're not dancing.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously
Oh
used
shit! I forgot how to cut.
those night vision
Triangle?
goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, it's circle.
If you just the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta
Oh
be
no,
it.
it's. I just gotta. Okay.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if
Maybe I
they
should have read the
used night
tutorial.
vision, they killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality. So those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, oops. A hole in your armor. I'm sure Byakuya. Blah
Because if they
blah
used
blah.
night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the in reality. So those goggles were planted if the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Haha! Nice pun.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Inside the Duralumin case
Sorry.
Byakuya had with him during the party.
What are you doing?
He found a smaller case for storing
nothing.
the night vision goggles.
What are you doing, Milo?
I
Which means
I
we can
popped
assume
something.
that the night vision goggles were kept
what?
inside that Duralumin
Pop
case as
something.
well.
What do you mean you pop something?
I had a bag of like air from work, and I
Oh.
popped it.
Oh.
Woohoo! I said
I was watching. I
assume.
just
Ibuki never
Shut up.
uses such clever language.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles.
oh
out.
Ibuki. Assume is
Since he
never
was
a clever
carrying it
thing to
around
do.
before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I?
No.
Times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
What?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Is it you? Are you the main dish?
The knife was brought in the case along with the night vision goggles too.
You had it right.
No, that's
They're
not
Duralumin.
possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it with the duct tape tonight's main dish.
I see. There was duct tape left under the table where the body.
We all know who the main dish was.
Teru Hanamura.
They probably hid the knife by taping it to the other side of the table.
You think Terra has Dragon Slayer power magic? Because
what? Where did that come from?
From Fairy Tale.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only
I know
did
why.
He bring a self-defense kit, but
You
he
should have
had
brought
night
that
vision
taser
goggles
with
inside
him.
the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious.
Are you?
but
Is that why
performing a
I'm
body
paranoid,
check is a bit
Tora?
much.
Because I'm fat?
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he
You know
predicted the
he
murder?
thought someone
Could it
was
be?
planning a murder.
Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
He ate the real... Byakuya ate the real Byakuya.
Byakuya knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur because he got this ding-dang
I
letter.
can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
He got the ding-dang letter. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody
Ya mama.
besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet.
What?
So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. You?
I like how sometimes the character doesn't load in
gathering
for
everyone
like a
in one
frame
place,
before the...
He tried to create a situation
So it shows like
where
a flick,
everyone
yeah,
kept
like that.
tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer?
So everybody get out a piece of paper and let's write our names and see
Yeah.
which handwriting matches.
Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
The game?
If they were willing to come forward,
The-
they never
Among
would have
Us, the
committed a
game killed
murder in the
Byakuya?
first place.
But I still can't believe it. Why don't you have, like, your hamsters investigate? Someone has
Yeah, they-
killed Byakuya.
Sniff, sniff.
There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Nekomaru just always has electricity shooting off his head.
Is that what that is? Electricity? I thought it
Yeah.
was just his AR.
The killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table.
I see! What if the
Table.
glowing
Oh, I
paint
thought
was
that
the mark?
said
With that, you'd be able to get the
telepathic.
knife even in the dark.
Telepathy.
He used telepathy to find the
In
knife.
actuality, the knife was found under the table. And the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Trying to figure out where that other
Painting them with glowing
tablecloth comes into play.
It's as if they knew the blackout was going to
bloody one?
happen.
Yeah.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is is the killer.
It wasn't pink blood. It was he went under the table to eat raspberry jam. And he ate too much and passed out.
From a sugar crash.
Yeah.
The killer is whoever
that
was in the
corgi.
office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peccoyama!
Pecco killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
So easily!
With Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pecco was the only one who caused the blackout? Is that really what happened?
Dude, you were in the office with us when we discovered this.
Blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We call these weak spots you've seen up to argue spots. Blue-colored are called agree spots. But truth booms, you need to agree. If their testimony is correct, you have to agree with them with the agree spots. That's a new mechanic.
I don't like it.
They make things more difficult.
Since Pecco was in the office,
I don't remember anyone's accounts.
Nekomaru said the bathroom was occupied.
It's impossible.
Just say you were taking a shit.
Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry. I refuse to admit I was shitting.
That's clearly a
She probably has an upset stomach.
She's the only one, like, I wonder if Akane, we have to ask Akane if the food gave her indigestion. Because they're the only ones who ate.
She could have caused the blackout.
That's impossible.
Akane seems like the iron stomach type.
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. No, that's correct.
No, Pecco was telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
Yeah, Milo.
I am crushing on Pecco.
Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone
Maybe that
was
is his hair.
occupying the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started.
I don't know what it is.
And it was finally freed up after
Looks
Byakuya's
like a
body
Yu-Gi-Oh
was
character.
Then the person
We
who
must
was in
use the heart of the
bathroom all
cards to
time
solve the murder.
actually-
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party
When I
started.
found out that his special power was just being able to draw the card that he needed,
Oh.
I see.
I got really
So there's no
upset.
way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco. I guess that would be true.
Saying Yugi is the ultimate lucky student.
You locked yourself in
Yugi
the
is the
commode?
ultimate cheater.
You should have said so earlier.
Because he's just like, I need
There's no way
this,
she'd
so give it
actually
to me.
say
And the
that.
cards are like,
You're
okay.
so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about
Can we stop talking about
we
me
stop
shitting,
talking about
please?
this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden
That's
rush of
not the
pain in
point,
my
guys.
stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
How embarrassing for you,
Hey,
Pecco.
how did it feel to do your business in the dark?
I mean-
Did you get excited?
Wow.
Oh my god, Teru Teru.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is
That
whether
girl has
Pecco's
a name.
stomach was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Well, I mean, Akane ate all the same food and she didn't seem to have an issue.
Yeah, but I can eat the same type of foods my sister can't.
Did you eat anything weird?
Hold on.
Me and Stacy can eat the same type of food, and she'll get diarrhea, and I won't.
Well, you gotta... The shitting is very important to this trial, Tora. I'm sorry. However, Akane and Pecco were the only ones who ate them. Yeah, okay.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
He's still having a nosebleed
Now that you
over here.
mention it,
It's fucking...
you brought
Sometimes
food
I
to the
like him,
office,
sometimes
right?
I hate him.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
It's a tiny pervy
There
chef
might have been some
Natsu.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
I love the
Laxatives
way
would
she
ruin the
talks.
taste.
Laxatives would ruin the taste. That's why. That's why he wouldn't do it. We need to clarify that first.
Did you eat
Most
anything-
people can't even taste laxative, or so I'm told. I'm not gonna test it.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Let's just dismiss
I
Pekka's
think it's a very good comment to make.
coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
What, the laxatives?
Yeah.
Yeah. We already know that you
Because it
trashy
gets it off the
skank.
table.
You don't have
It
to tell
brings
us.
up a different side of the situation that maybe somebody didn't think of.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred.
Can we have a blackout so I can just snap that child's neck?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Oh, just a
Maybe
bop?
they used a remote control?
I mean, that's kind of right.
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There it is.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
Yeah, well, this is all
By the way,
Monokuma's
I'm
fault,
not a trashy
technically.
skank.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mikan, we know. By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Is that what you're focusing on, sweetie? Come on.
Maybe they used a remote...
Probably.
It does not have to be. They may have tampered with the power supply.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Well, I shipped these two. This is twice now they've agreed with each other.
The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's
I don't
not
like
coincidence.
Maharu.
Someone.
Really? She seems like...
Which
She
is
seems
why
like a
those
good
3
thinking type.
irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
She hasn't really shown it, but she doesn't like men.
Yeah. It seems that's
Oh,
how
I
the
can
killer
tell.
caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
No, Nekomaru, why?
Hold on a second, let me
Oh,
speak
you're right.
too.
It is coming from his eyes.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Why? Why, Nekomaru?
Why are you rebuttaling this, buddy?
Caused the button for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause it. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
He's like a Dragon Ball character, right?
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too.
I mean, this is a good example of why you shouldn't fucking
When
talk
the timers
around
activated the air
situation.
conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
It's his eyebrows. Is that what the blue is? His eyebrows?
No, because that counter that he did, the light was coming from his irises. So they've got to be coming from his eyes/eyebrow area.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right?
The ultimate
Such a
himbo
hateful
magnet.
bear. You just...
Shut up,
What
Monokuma.
you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the
Probably for the
blackout
better.
even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area.
The breaker
of the
was
wall
far
that's
out of your
impossible
reach.
to reach.
I mean, Pekko could have reached it with her sword.
Resetting the breaker
Maybe.
in that
No,
darkness
'cause-
would have been impossible.
Maybe,
no
I don't
matter
know.
what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's all right.
I think
You don't have to
I'm
worry.
thinking that Pekko doesn't actually have her sword on her during the party, but they just didn't change her character model.
Because
Oh.
they're just
That's
a
what I
petty
think.
killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I
Why are you
believe.
excluding yourself?
Nagito? What happened to you? Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying. After
No,
all
it's
this
mostly
time,
you,
we
because
still
you were
haven't made
cleaning
any
up.
progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately,
Only for half an hour.
it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? We Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way
Now you know, did you forget to take your happy pillows this afternoon?
Mikan, you should, like, scooch over a little.
Yeah,
this already.
something's going on with Nagito
don't
here.
have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
No.
Not a single one.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
I think.
I have a lot of clues. Thank you, Shocky.
That might point to who the killer is.
Right, Chi? Yeah, I'm gonna call you Chi. Thank you.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? If they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they need to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Oh, look who's standing closest to the table. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to the table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here!
It's the lamp.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table.
What? How is it the lamp?
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used...
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Yes.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
But that...
The only person here could have possibly done it.
Then who stepped on the child's feet?
You're the only one!
Probably Byakuya running by.
It was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before
Where was
the blackout,
Yoko?
the only person near the
Probably
power cord was
Ibuki
you.
then. Ibuki probably stepped on her feet, because Ibuki was
Because
probably
Yoko was
dancing.
like, yeah, she was like, who stepped on my feet?
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Is it?
Still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table.
Doug, I feel like you're telling me who it is.
Was when he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, Weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning it,
Or had a
you're the
chance to
only
see
one
the
who could have
knife.
done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. I hear you guys like flashbacks.
You guys like flashbacks. I hear a story of Umgya.
Whoever draws the chopstick with a red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Yeah. Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you?
You should start every flashback with Umgya.
Yeah. It's me, Hifumi. I killed Byakuya.
It would make sense.
Would it?
Regardless.
I am the fat character. There can be only one.
Exactly. See?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact
Nekamara
that
looks
you
like he's
did
about
it,
to beat a
didn't
bitch.
You motherfucker!
Well, just admit it already.
Both of them
Nagito,
do.
why you object to this? Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind.
Why do I have to stand next to tiny bitch?
So I'm saying, just somebody turn off the lights, and I'll snap her neck while no one's looking. Oh my god, I picked another character I want to kill.
Hiyoko?
First it was Byakuya, now it's Hiyoko. Really, Nagito? Really, dude? Like, seriously! That was such a novice mistake!
Together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is! Huh?
I hate Nagito. Those eyes, at the moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other.
This is...
As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
I was right. He was fucking trying to cover his tracks by making sure we didn't find anything
Doing all
useful.
along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
We're gonna have to do a comic to prove that he's the one that did it. He admitted it.
Do you know how to spell knife?
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he
But
seem
it
a little
doesn't make
nuts right
sense.
now?
Run away, Ibuki.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
I think Mikan cuts her own hair, and that's why it's all...
Yeah, I was gonna
different
ask who
lengths.
cuts Mikan's hair. This is like why she can't get it right.
Table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
He had him in his Duralumin
Yeah, the
case.
goggles were in the Duralala case.
I just said the word, Bug!
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell
What?
happened to you?
Don't tell me.
You can
saying
say
it
it.
correctly.
Is this your true
Oh
nature?
my god.
Will you lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to
But
hope.
the no! This is wrong!
Try at anything.
The puncture wounds in Byakuya's body were not made from the knife.
Human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap!
Are you saying
Totally the type of
the
guy
knife
who
is
spent
not
his
the murder
childhood
weapon?
killing neighborhood pets!
The knife is not the murder weapon.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Sonia?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
It's like, he likes murder, as do I!
Yeah.
Like, hold up, everybody!
The real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening
It's
letter
not,
in
dude,
the first
you have
place?
really good handwriting. I can't print that well.
Somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old building near the hotel? It's flashback. Ungya. I forgot to Ungya. I'm sorry. Well, it's just cleaning. Leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Ungya! Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't have time to clean the storage room. Why are you laughing, Milo? Is it because I said Ungya? If I stayed there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent
Dude,
is...
You're not a
the ultimate baby face.
I see.
No, that's Fuyuhiko.
The ultimate transporter.
Ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Nope, dude! Stop putting yourself down, man! There's a lot of people that I hate, but...
I'm left with the red mark? Someone called the ultimate lucky student. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Unlike Makoto, Nagito actually has freakish luck.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma!
No!
No, they just have the same voice actor.
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
Just say it, Mikan.
How should I put this?
You got it, girl. Say it.
Is
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, children should be seen, not heard!
Now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Gundam's voice actor had fun.
A lot of voice actors in this game
White
have
noise
fun.
will appear. Oh, it's white noise. Blah, 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 blah. I know how white noise works. Make your argument.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Oh, I guess I...
He has already confessed.
Is the button not X to shoot those anymore? I guess I should have, hold on. X is the silencer. Okay.
Nagito is the one who did it.
I guess I just can't shoot randomly.
He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
Wait, it's not working. Maybe I just didn't learn how to do it yet.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Oh, let's just prepare to cast our vote. Why does Mikon think it's strange? I'm dumb.
I think the killer is so obvious. He has already
That bastard Nagito is the one who... He killed Byakuya with a knife he hit.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh god, interrupting Fuyahiko, I'm gonna get shot.
That knife might not be the murder. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wound on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse!
Poor Mikon.
Hey, why are you
Pinky.
threatening her?
Wait, yeah, no, don't
What
fucking
you're trying
threaten
to
my
say,
Mikon.
As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still
Mikon, don't be
hiding
sorry.
something?
You brought up a very good point.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
I don't know, Ibuki. Why don't you fucking tell us?
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Ibuki, don't.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Oh my god, sweetheart,
Whose
now's
life is
not
at
the
stake?
time.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki!
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? Where everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Flashback. Ungya!
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
Yeah, Nagito said
Wasn't the
ow.
blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall. and do
Black
something
screens are a
about it.
gamer's best friend.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome
No,
because
you
your
were with
face,
us when
style,
we
figure, and personality
discovered
totally
that.
suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here?
It's the new Ungya. What the hell?
Ow!
I think about it, that sounds like exactly
After
what
getting
happened.
shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
His luck.
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward, rising to the challenge again and again.
Have you thought about
you guys are the
seeing
symbols
somebody
of hope.
about these weird spurts you're doing?
Is Nagito really not the killer? This guy really the Nagito I knew before? There's no way I could say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
Suspended?
The class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about we try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion! $10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Well then, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I know who it was. What if I hit... Just kidding, there's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is. So of course there's no $10 billion
either.
Saying that himself.
You're so evil!
Villain, you truly are a villain! You son of a bitch!
She would never swear.
No, she wouldn't, you're right. Resume.
I'm Monami, and my heart is
That's your
throbbing
name.
like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause
I hate her
I believe
diaper.
in everyone.
I just need to say that.
And
I
don't
hate it.
forget
I
to
think
save
I don't think you're
regularly.
supposed to like it.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
Then why did you say you were?
You can't actually prove
Oh my
it, right?
god, I hate it when people do this. This is like when Byakuya messed with the fucking murder last time.
Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
When Byakuya...
When he was like, haha, I found a dead body, so I'm going to play with it. It's like, don't fucking fuck with shit, you asshole!
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true...
It's Genocide Jack. Yeah, it's Jack. She finally caught up with him, and she was like, Master, I found you!
I found you,
Not
Master!
even my own mother.
We can be together in death!
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean?
He's not covered in blood.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere,
It's
right?
raspberry
There
jam.
were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death,
You gotta have some
strange
high
he
blood
did not
pressure
get
for that
splattered
shit to
with an
happen.
appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
He's like Dora the Explorer right
guess
now.
we did
What do you think?
Isn't that right, Hajime?
Nagito, no killing!
It's only one thing you could have used to block the blood spatter.
This
I can prove it
trial
with this.
is really, really weird.
It's much more
about
different than
bloodstained tablecloth
having
we found
Leon
in the
written on the
storage
wall.
room, right?
Well, I mean, like, this is... We went from trying to find the murderer to trying to prove that Nagito didn't do
used
it
the
after he
tablecloth
admitted he
to block
did.
the blood splatter.
It's...
But that was found in the storage room, right?
And now we're trying to prove that Nagito did do it, and it's like, come on guys, we need to focus on the fact that we already talked about the knife was not the weapon.
Seen him.
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, hitting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth is bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I mean, Gundam should be speaking up right
at
now.
all.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really?
Oh, Nagito, shut up! We're not friends!
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not
I'm so
under
glad
the
Hajime's
table.
like, fuck Nagito.
Somehow possible.
Makoto would have been like, Nagito's my friend!
I believe Nagito! He's trying to help me! No, he tried to get us all killed a minute ago!
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved. But can you spell?
No, I'm fucking illiterate.
2 different letter class, you'll take damage. I just need to see the controls.
That's what I'm figuring, Paul. Somebody stabbed him from underneath the floor. I just don't know how they got there. But Paul, you've already watched all of these, haven't you? You know the answer, don't you?
Paul knows. Play Piaka, stab in place where the killer hit and stabbing are the same. Using the words as clue, it should be a little bit. Something's coming to me. Just a little bit more. Wait, you skipped this one? Okay.
You didn't like the characters. But Paul, Nagito is fingers in his ass Sunday. Fingers in his ass Sunday. We have to make fun of Keanu Reeves. Why do I keep saying Keanu Reeves?
I don't know. Why do you keep saying Keanu Reeves?
I don't know. It's Kanye. We have to make fun of Kanye. Why are you letting the two T's touch? We're gonna take damage.
No, if they touch... No!
Oh.
Oh my god. But can you spell under the floor? I need an H! Okay.
It would fucking suck if we lost because it never gave us a fucking H.
Oh my god. Go faster, letters. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this minigame. The unimproved Hangman's Gambit was better. From the first one.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
So wait, Paul, you really don't know what happened here?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet.
I mean,
laid out
unless
under
you've
the
guessed
table.
already.
Well, I mean, it matches up because the stab wounds from the Monokuma files show all the stab marks in a line.
So, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How?
I don't know.
I don't know
Gundam.
that yet, but I have a feeling.
Right, he did get under because he got his earring back.
That's right. If I remember, the one person here should know how to get under. Gundam.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
It's like, earring? What the fuck are you talking about? I have a Hellhound earring.
About that Hellhound earring.
Hajime's just like, the Hellhound earring. Ah,
The
there it
Hellhound
is.
earring that I got from... Okay, we don't need the backstory again.
I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Foo-ha-ha. Foo-ha-ha-ha.
Getting down with the sickness?
It seems... Foo-ha-ha, getting down with the sickness. It seems God exists for my benefit. It's good for you. However, how do I recover it?
I'm going to start saying God exists for my misfortune. I'm just going to say it that way from now on.
And I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began.
Looks like a little Dragon Ball.
And that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Gundam's voice actor recently did a Let's Play or a Twitch stream of all the Danganronpa games.
True. This is the evil fourth
That was probably
eye.
fun to watch.
Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
I love Gundam.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine,
So
I shall tell you
cringy,
all.
but
The answer was in the storage room.
Wait,
The
his voice sounds
hamsters!
familiar.
One of my 4 dark
more that he
devas of
talks.
destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage
Who
of doom
names-
leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random
Oh my
boxes.
God!
Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy.
He is so
Securing
extra.
a writer from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
So the storage
Tremble with fear,
page
fools.
gives you okay.
Behold
My favorite hamster is the
power.
fat one on his shoulder. I love that one.
There he goes,
I thought you liked
blabbing
the
about
sleeping
power
one.
and
The
crap.
sleepy one is
You're
also good.
ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
And that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
So that leaves one person.
I see.
Well, his
If they pass
his
through
like
the storage
Japanese title
I
was like
understand why the
super high
tablecloth
school
was
level,
put there.
like animal raising club member or something.
He's an animal breeder.
He's in the animal care club at school, and he's the best at it.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab?
God, she reminds me of
Should it
Grimm.
sound more fleshy?
That's why
Like-
I like her and hate her at the same time. She's so grim.
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't
Oh, they're gonna
participate,
blame
but
Fuyuhiko.
I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further. But
I was
I was
taking
unable
a
to
massive
leave
dump.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Oh, it's
Judging
not.
from the photo I took before the blackout,
They're gonna blame Fuyuhiko.
It wasn't
obviously has to be
Fuyuhiko.
him. Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me!
The mocking
I'll
voice.
fucking kill you!
You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're not allowed to use the silencer. Okay, that's what I was trying to do before. Oh, but make your argument. I need Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
We could have stared at panties all day
Oh my god.
without going to the storage room in the dark.
is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
As she points at
But
him.
when the party started,
Is that true?
nobody saw you, you
Were you
know?
looking at people's panties?
That means you have no alibi.
He does.
The culprit is self-evident.
No,
Does
that's
have an
not.
alibi.
By doing
Why were you shooting your favorite character?
I don't know. He was the only one I saw.
Okay, if Bug ever has a gun, nobody get in his line of sight.
Oh shit! No, I pressed the wrong button.
No, that's wrong. No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, you're right. I fucking forgot. Yeah, what happened, Fuyuhiko?
Hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I forgot his voice.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. I'm preparing for a flashback.
How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still
She
your
should've.
fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
She wanted to go have fun. Stop pointing at him, Ibuki. It's rude.
There really is a secret passage to go under the floor.
It's like, ha As long as the attention's not on me.
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh no!
Oh no, he likes it.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super
Oh god.
happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside.
He's probably pitching a
Chiaki
tent.
and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party.
That is weird that they're loading in like that.
During the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness.
Or a
And that
Benedict.
room was much closer.
I don't know a Benedict. Does anybody else know a Benedict? I'd like to
really
make some eggs Benedict one day.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. Clarity's sake, once again.
Here's, we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
And the ultimate musician would have glow sticks.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
I mean, you don't...
Is it really not possible?
I mean, clams aren't fish.
What if they used the string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
So you can make a
Okay,
seafood
I'm gonna
dish
go with my
without
gut.
fish.
What if they used a light?
That's actually correct, Akane.
Possible.
Because meant for moving dark.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Nachon. Which
Moving
is
to the
funny
storage
because
room like that.
Nami.
It's like making a
Hey.
seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like...
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
I'm in pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
A
I
light!
agree with that. I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But
Yes,
where could they
Akane.
have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
They were hiding it up their butt.
They're too big for a gymnast.
No, they're perfect. Everyone leave Akane's boobs alone.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a
yeah.
portable stove. Yeah. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
What a Danhana blows.
The portable
I
stove
don't
isn't
get it.
powered by electricity.
You don't know
It's also
that.
small enough to carry around.
Yes, you do. Where it's
No, I-
like the story of the exchange student. It's like, yeah, but and then one day another exchange student comes in who has even bigger boobs.
No.
So,
It's
the portable stove
it's
to move from the
a
hallway to
Pro
the
ZD
storage room
skit.
during the
I'm
blackout.
pretty sure it's a Pro ZD skit.
I see. I never
Isn't it?
considered the portable stove.
Bunkana
But there's a
Goobs.
hole in the
Yeah,
argument.
bigger Bunkunga.
Oh.
When this is over, Bug, I'll find it and send it to you, or one of you guys can send it to him.
Much more detail.
It's perfectly stupid.
Perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more
I
suspicious.
missed it, Teru Teru, so...
He wanted us to describe the hole.
Will you battle against me?
That's fucking...
No, that's wrong.
Oh, god damn it, Nagito.
Will you be able to do it?
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Damn it, so I'm gonna lose against some fucking douche nozzle like him.
Okay, if he's going to just fucking pad the trial for fucking chaos sake, then he's the fuck out.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if the light was shining in such a dark hallway,
Oops, I think I just cut the
wouldn't
thing.
Kazuichi have seen it?
No.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Not if the door was closed.
Nagito, did you forget? Or
I
are
mean,
you just
I think
pretending
that's
you forgot?
saying somebody was smart enough to
What are you
think that they needed to
talking
close
about?
the door.
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide
Why
who's
do you
the
care,
blackened
Monokuma?
already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? Person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark. Snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you. Who is it, Milo?
Fucking pervert boy. He's the only one who would have been on the other side of the firewall.
Terry. Could it be you?
What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption.
His
If you have an
accent's
objection,
changing.
Please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it?
That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer?
Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
You too. That attitude is so not like you. for the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway?
Nope.
Is it yummy?
Akane, shut up.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume
I've breathed
that
in
the killer
asbestos.
used a light,
It's not that delicious.
and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
That's...
This tiny chef's hat.
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark?
The tape?
I can prove it with this.
The embarrassing pose?
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything.
You could have
Really?
stabbed him in the
I
dick.
don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
No, Nagito, shut up!
Now, we should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the
It
moment the
doesn't
blackout occurred,
prove
right?
that he was
So,
in the dining hall.
why
He
was
could
he
have
in
been
the dining
underneath the dining hall.
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too.
Nagito
but
is like
somehow
beloved
I
by the
managed to move along
Danganronpa
the
fan
wall
base,
toward
and I
everyone's
hate
faces.
I have no idea.
Well,
Like, I could
it's
see
not
it in the
that
beginning,
far
but
to
as soon
move
as
along
this
the
trial
wall from the
started,
kitchen to the
I
dining hall.
just want to punch him in the fucking throat.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by looking this.
That's a JoJo reference.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
And
No way!
movie theory.
But I heard
Game theory,
Teru's
what's his name?
voice
Matt
in the
Pat
dining
did a
hall.
thing on it.
Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room.
Ibuki speaks in the
Which
third person.
means
Okay,
he's
she gets
not
another
the
point
killer.
in my book.
No, that's not it. Why?
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
This is getting... Are you getting off to this, Nagito?
He is.
Let me ask you again.
Maps in the floorboard.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room.
There's no way.
Different. I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Wow, sick burn.
Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Oh, it
You were in the dining hall.
Let me ask you,
He
did
wasn't.
you go to the store?
He was
There's
below
no way
it.
I was somewhere totally... I definitely
Well,
heard. It's handsome.
he was in the
Maybe it was
vicinity,
recording.
so
Nope,
yes,
definitely
you are
right.
correct.
As long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Just because
What if
we
the
heard
Japanese
Teru's
version had
voice
these
in the
really
dining
bad
hall doesn't mean he was
one-liners?
literally in the dining hall.
Huh? Why?
Todd Habercorn's gonna die.
Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps. So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
But
What doesn't match up to me is how
brazenly shouted from under the
Teru
floor.
Teru would have known where somebody was.
Is that true, Teru?
Like, it just seems like luck.
hold on a
Well,
second.
when he'd know when the knife was grabbed because he'd be able to see the paint move.
So him and Nagito set this up?
We'll see.
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Oh, here we go. The accent flip. He's lost his sophistication.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Azabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you
Blackout!
This guy's a major liar. If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well,
In Japanese, he changes like the
there's no way
dialect
he
he
could have gone
uses.
back and forth in that dark hallway.
And so they gave him an accent. And there's some stuff where I think someone has to translate for him in this. But it doesn't make sense in English because you can still understand him. But I guess in Japanese,
Yes.
the dialect being different.
I see what they did. They went with a southern accent, and then when he loses his dialect, it's a very bayou, deep southern
Was
accent.
Teru actually there during that time?
It's from the bayou with the...
Like I never did accent.
whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct.
The whole damn time.
People's lives are at
I
stake.
took no gumbo.
Damn right.
Just
You guys
a
should have
gumbo.
decided this on the
Not a
spot
boomhauer.
days and memories.
A southern boomhauer.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there.
Teru
and I
also
believe
has
that he
my
was
favorite
not there.
freak out line.
Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult
Is he
his
gonna say it?
Oh, he'll say
Or is
it.
he already said it? Okay.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw a question at him. Oh. This is where this comes into play.
I can prove it with this.
Teru would have noticed
You're
this.
claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power.
Not if it was pitch.
When the power came back on.
Then you should know how Miko
Oh.
was positioned at the time.
What? No! Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
The
No,
pervert would know.
This is a very important question.
Yeah, I would.
Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru.
So
I'm
Nagito set him
disappointed
up.
too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
Share?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
There we go. Here's the part where she can't understand.
It appears he's saying...
Yeah, and Monami's gonna
the
translate.
weapon hasn't been cleared up yet. You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monami! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh?
More
Yeah, it's on the
pouting.
knife, right?
Judging from Yakuya's
I mean,
wounds,
we actually don't know where the weapon is.
it's roughly 5
I mean, we know what it is, but not where.
Also,
I mean, we can
stabbed
figure it
from
out,
under
but
the floorboards.
you're
The
correct. We
weapon
don't know
would need
where
to
it
be
is.
At least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Nagito's right. Look at this for once.
He said,
Who cares?
Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway,
Wanna do
we
it?
need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. A weapon that makes those crimes when being used at the crime scene. What's that? Ah, here we go. But can you spell? Fucking
Skewer?
iron skewer?
Oh, it has to be iron? We have to just decide it's iron? Oh my god.
There we go. Excitement! Oh, I don't need the K. I don't need Ks. No. No. I need
I don't
an
even know how
O.
to spell. I don't know how to spell skewer.
No, I need an O.
True despair!
No. I need K! No, the E's! No! I don't need N's anymore. That was weird. Get out of here. No. No.
You need
No.
a K now, don't you?
I need a W.
Oh, a W.
I'll leave this E for later. There's a W. I just need an R. Not an N. An iron skewin'. An iron skewer. Whoops. Actually hit it. My bad. Skewer.
I got it.
I missed the old Hangman's Gambit.
That's it. The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before
The iron skewer?
As Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
Yeah. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Oh, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Pulling a Ibuki.
Avril Lavigne!
There it is.
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne!
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere
I
on
mean,
the
she
island,
was
didn't
pretty big in Japan.
This school trip has a no
He says Avril Lavigne in Japanese, too.
Yeah. She has her own manga.
Island
Does she?
Yeah.
Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Finally, we are nearing the end. Our cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields. And simply will not listen to what you have to say. He will probably be paying you to condemn your classmate. You must argue against your opponent. Destroy their soul shields.
Kinky.
Bullet time sorry, panic talk action. PTA.
That's the bullet I mean, something else.
To do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo.
Here comes the dance portion of the game.
Button time. Okay, we haven't learned about reloading yet. Okay, I remember now. Okay. He's turned into a gorilla.
What the hell are you saying, you Hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit? I guess
Look who's talking.
we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
The iron skewer is the weapon, and hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere? Do you know where the weapon is, Milo? Can you spot it in this picture?
It was up his butt.
No. It's in this picture, though. Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer?
It's in the meat. Gotta be.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I had the thing!
The ting! Proves he's the killer. Here we go!
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Hold on, I'm fucking this up.
Yeah.
Unforgivable!
I forget how to shoot. How do I shoot?
I don't know.
Am I stupid or is it breaking?
No, on my screen you're off beat.
Shut up!
Hold on.
That's impossible! Nonsense!
How am I off beat?
Paris Hilton.
I don't know.
What am I doing wrong?
Paris Hilton!
Paris Hilton!
Unforgivable!
Oh, you had it there for a second.
I had it
Combo,
for a second. I
combo.
don't know why I'm fucking it up so hard.
That's impossible!
It looks like I'm doing it correctly.
Unforgivable!
I feel stupid right now.
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
Oh, he's dying.
But
He
the
got
iron
rabies.
skewer had been hidden. inside the piece of meat on the bone.
I don't remember having that issue when I played this before.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide
Maybe we misread the instructions.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked.
Bonga! It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside the pile of food. That appears to be the case. Yeah, I wouldn't have even know what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
How do you cook a piece of meat that thick all the way through?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
I don't know.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm
You're not
this
American. You
now.
don't have that right.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
Unless somebody wants to prove me wrong and say that the right to remain silent is in other countries, then please let me know.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole
We don't even have to eat the whole thing. You just gotta pull the bone out.
Time out.
I don't know. I want to see Akane eat this whole thing, bone and all. I want to see her do it.
Oh, Monokuma's gone.
Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here.
Oh no!
Oh damn it! I was gonna say he's gone. Hurry! Let's scatter!
A bear that eats meat! Wait.
Nom nom.
Now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Bears eat meat.
Nom.
Yeah, Grim, it's pretty
What is
normal.
this? So yummy! Tailnet, that's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
You're a robot. You never lived in the wild.
My. There's something inside the meat!
You know full well there's something inside the meat, Monokuma.
Came out! Isn't that?
Is that an iron skewer?
Yes,
Check it out.
Sonia.
The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
Uh-huh.
As expected, Terry. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
Pears, beets, Battlestar Galactica.
You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you.
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth
Fast food eating. Okay, maybe I am.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Naruto later. More importantly, we should
I guess
first.
we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire...
We're gonna make a comic book after this.
Oh my god, I forgot about the comic book!
And then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
We need to
do it. Finally comes this. My throb is chesting? What?
My throb is chesting. I am loving these fucking translation mistakes.
Alright, in this one they give you stock, so you gotta put them in the right place.
And it tells you what they are. That one, I'll let you do it because I forgot I'm behind. Who knew Fat Byakuya could move so fast?
I forgot. I forgot how manga works for a second.
Once again, I like the comics art style more than the actual games. Even though they seem pretty similar this time around.
No. Oh, it tells you what this is too, okay. Oops. Big meat on the bone. Okay,
it goes right there.
Look, I love this picture.
His night vision goggles equipped it.
His cheeks puffed out like, brr.
Do that one for a second? Last stock! Who knew that a pervert's downfall would be his inability to see something perverted? From now on, if I ever meet someone who falls down and is obviously showing everything, I'm going to insist that I never leave their side.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall at the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor it.
My favorite music track.
Though one person didn't come,
Poor Nekomaru's like, let me in!
The party was underway. But at that time, the
There's
trap set
Peko
by
taking a
certain
shit.
someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
Ka-ching, click.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
There it
That
is.
item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about
Night vision goggles equipped
a
it.
variety of security equipment with him. When he put
I
on
love
his
that
night vision
picture.
goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious
Sorry,
move.
Bug, I'm not going to draw you chubby-faced night vision goggles.
He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the
So
kitchen.
then, why doesn't Nagito get thrown in
The killer probably
the
already knew
murder
about
situation
Nagito's
for
plan,
this if he planned
so
it?
they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
Because he didn't plan Byakuya's murder. It just happened.
They needed a light source, which was provided
But he
by
still
the portable
planned a
stove in
murder.
the kitchen.
But he didn't commit one.
They needed a weapon.
But last
too.
time it was
This had also been hidden in the
who
kitchen
planned it.
beforehand.
Yeah,
is the
but
one who
she
gets
planned
murdered.
it and then she murdered. Like, if she hadn't have murdered Hifumi, then Hifumi would have been the blackened.
The long iron
Stupid
skewer
logic,
used in the
okay.
churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Done.
That's
Whoosh.
right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this,
That-
the killer
that,
finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards
Anonymous-
through the secret passage.
Like, character model is too tall.
They probably turned off the portable cooking
That's
stove
very
back
true.
and left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so
There's no way
they
Teruteru
can
looks that
safely hold
cool.
a light source.
Draped in a tablecloth.
His hair would be falling out the side.
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
Russell Bam.
Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the
How
floorboards
do you
straight
get
up
punctured
at
that
the
many
iron
times
skewer.
and not scream out?
If they got hit in the throat, it could have...
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint
I'm
began to move.
not gonna comment on that, but okay.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teruteru Hanamura?
Yep, that doesn't match up with the anonymous figure at all.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
But he says he would never kill anyone, and he seems really remorseful. Paul!
Jesus. It's very serious.
Of course, Bug gets a perfect score. Oh wait, no he doesn't.
I didn't. Remember when I fucked up a bunch at the end?
Nope. I was too busy thinking about you in various poses.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second.
Oh, that's a dark Kuma
Side
voice.
effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
Why did this happen?
Mushrooms.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? The Such heart-pounding excitement!
Who is found guilty?
Oh, they used the little pixels this time instead of...
All rise.
Correct!
That's right. This time, the Blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya?
What's a ponce?
But... Why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. I'm kind of mixing their accents. Fuck. Huh? Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing.
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem.
How daunting the despair
they face may seem. Okay, there we go. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair. Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious. So you don't understand, that's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is?
No, that's not what love is at all.
Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
No!
Better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? If mere humans, killings are a simple tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this could elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
This isn't some fucking game.
It's amazing to me that someone as talented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone... It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes.
I mean, I understand what he's saying, and it's wrong.
I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too. Huh?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning. What? That was your doing as well.
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim. Also, Ngya.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
Wait.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
Okay, there's an easy way to get around all of this if Teru had just wandered in when no one was looking and took the knife.
Yeah. But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping the island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough. This turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Okay, let's tie this fucker up and leave him somewhere to die.
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
No, it's not. I'm right there with you.
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you at the beginning, right? If the Blackened Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it, an accident, an act of self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible. It's not my fault.
Hey! It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But
No.
isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of these claims.
That's no.
Hey!
Save me, guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong.
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
I kind of went southern there. I'm kind of mixing their voices together.
No.
Whoa!
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why'd you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
I need to go home!
Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first day...
Hey!
And what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom, who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it, if only I knew how he felt, some of this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was gonna kill someone if I left him alone. That's why...
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru.
I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is so boring.
Oh my god.
What?
So, yahoo!
It seems there's no point basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't.
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There, now that that annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special
prepared
punishment.
a special punishment for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Call me Chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner? To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies!
That's mean.
I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
Deep fried. Where did you get the helicopter? Don't you just love I'm asking the real questions? Can't deep fry something in magma. That would be so fucking painful. I've never got a grease burn, but I have been burnt by like bacon grease, so
Yahoo!
I'm only assuming.
Extreme!
Yeah!
Yeah, the adrenaline is rushing through me.
Teru!
Damn it!
Oh, you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school, if you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class?
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all.
What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
I can't just let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something?
However, there's a catch.
Tell me the catch is.
Oh, hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Anya! Yeah, I'm doing it too. Figured it out yet? See, I'm hip. That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories.
Why didn't you tell Taro about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We have a right to know.
Bastard!
Because he didn't get away with it.
Hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it, but telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
Of course, I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well. There's something that I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So
It's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Terry, you stupid.
Such despair.
Ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair.
Oh, shut up, Nagito!
It's still at times like this. As the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Oh my god, somebody get some rope and some duct tape.
Why are you smiling?
crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope in your splendid talents. There's no way I could be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
What? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You, how messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're gonna kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents,
great,
then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? You fiend. Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him.
Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
Piss me off.
Hey, can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar.
What is that?
You don't come anywhere fucking near me!
You have a special feeling towards Hope Speak Academy, just like me.
Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what their talent is?
Connie, please feel free to punch him.
Yeah.
Will do!
Wait!
Hold on!
Please stop this at once!
Why doesn't she wear a bra?
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else that we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is...
Do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
I'm sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker.
No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at?
I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez, I don't get you at all. You some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best from now on.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we know they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words.
Wow,
Regardless,
it only took one murder this time for all the students to be like, let's not murder anymore.
We continued to say it over and over again without stopping. And that's the end of the game, because there were no more murders. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there was the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation.
He's being abducted by aliens!
Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
Chapter 1, Destination Despair. End. Byakuya, Teru. 14 remain.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Yay, we got Teru's chef stars. And that is the end of the stream for today.
For a long time, humans have been taught that
shut the
if you
fuck up.
try hard enough,
Nagito, no. We're not talking
can
to you.
accomplish.
Shut up. Okay, so, we will be back. Wait, will we? What day is Wednesday next week? I don't know if...
It'll be... No, because I have Friday off this week and Friday off next week, because Friday's the 1st.
Alright, the 30th. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be back next week.
Okay.
To continue this. So, thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time. Say goodbye, Milo. Jesus.
Oh, I didn't know it was my turn. Goodbye, everybody! Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, have a great solstice. That happens, right? Am I being an idiot? I'm being an idiot.
You're always being an idiot, Milo.
Woo!
Oops, I took a photo.